My name is Dayne Ferguson, and I am currently a junior at Kelley, and I'm studying finance and business analytics. I chose finance because I've always been interested in finance and investing since high school, I'd say, but later on I decided I also wanted to co-major in business analytics because I had more room in my schedule and also because I wanted to get a technical skill, and a lot of companies are recommending this major because it's just becoming more relevant as we modernize.
My name is Jordan, and I'm a junior majoring in finance and business analytics. I chose to major in finance because I liked both the technical and the people side of the finance world. I really like how you can use Excel and data and manipulate that, but also be able to talk with people and share your ideas throughout the company.
Hi, my name is Simner, and I'm a current junior studying information systems and math. I chose this major because I do a lot of freelance development in my free time, and I want to stay in Kelley, and I thought it was a good alternative to computer science. And I like doing it just because I get to learn a lot of things that are applicable to my professional work outside of school.
Hi, my name is Eunice. My major is finance. My minor is law and public policy. So I really enjoy that type of corporate finance, being able to also get a touch of some of the law classes. So I really like finance because I get to work with a lot of Excel. I'm a peer tutor for Excel. So I really enjoy data cleansing optimization tables, as well as just a lot of just analytical skills. So I think that's very valuable in the workforce.
Hi, my name is Hasnaa Omar. I'm currently a junior here studying marketing and international business with a minor concentration in apparel merchandising. So I chose to study marketing just because I really honed in on my interests and my strengths throughout high school and even middle school. It's just been an interest my whole life, just because I think it's applicable to every single business. You know, you might have a great service and product, but if no one knows about it, then you can't be really successful. And in addition to that, I just think there's so many different factors that rely on marketing, like social media, even analytics, etc. So, and targeting and segmentation. So I just thought it was a very interesting field or sector of business. And then international business, I just think it's very important to understand the economy and business on a global scale. And then when I came to college, I joined a few organizations, and I joined a retail organization in which I really developed a passion for fashion. And so I discovered that I really liked the promotional PR sector of the apparel industry, and that's why I chose to minor in it.
Hi, my name is Jake Sack, and I'm a finance and real estate major. I'm currently a junior. I chose to major in finance and real estate because I've always been an analytical person. I love doing modeling, I love number crunching, but I wanted to add real estate into that because I love the tangible aspect, that you're not just dealing with stocks and companies and raw data, you're dealing with buildings that are actually out there in the world, and that those buildings make an impact on their community.
So I'm planning to use my major and minor to really hone in on partnerships and public relations within the retail industry. So like I said, marketing and business in general is applicable to any industry, but because I know I have a deep passion for the retail industry and apparel in general, I know that I will put in a lot of my energy, and I will create the best work I can do. So I really just want to join the marketing sector of a firm, either a PR firm or a retail company.
After college, I want to go into the tech sector. So certainly my information systems math degree is going to enable me to work with some technical teams and do more developmental work that I just really enjoy to do, and I do in my free time. And then when I was choosing my major, I thought that I wanted to stay in Kelley, and I didn't want to potentially become a comp sci major but then lose my progress in Kelley, just because the computer science degree is very heavy and there's a lot of other requirements you have to fulfill besides the programming. And then I spoke with a number of professors who were comp sci majors in undergrad, as well as alumni who had gone to coding boot camps and who have worked in software engineering after their undergrad.
I want to pursue a career in the world of finance. I really want to start a job in Chicago because that's a city what I really enjoy. And what I hope to do is use my technical skills along with incorporating more of the law aspect, the public policy, so I could do more of the international trade later in life.
So, as a finance major, I'm planning on using my degree to pursue a career in corporate finance, specifically financial planning and analysis. And I came to this kind of idea and choice through a variety of things. One was that I spoke to people throughout the different industries that I was interested in, so going on different trips, networking with people, and learning about what they do in their jobs. And then also doing an internship last summer at a company in corporate finance really helped me to get an idea if this was something that I wanted to do, and really helped me get hands-on experience. And so I definitely think doing an internship and speaking with people as much as you can help you kind of decide your major and what you want to do.
So right now I'm planning on using my finance and real estate degree to go into commercial real estate, ideally in an asset management or acquisitions role. One of the things that I'm really looking for is something where I can see a high volume of transactions. I'm a very fast-paced person and I love just going through deals and having a variety in my work. So I really wanted something where each day going into work would be a little bit different, and so that's why I'm looking at asset management and acquisitions.
So I'm planning out of college to use my finance and business analytics degree to go into a corporate finance role. And ideally I'd like this in a big metropolis like Chicago or New York, just because I see there's more opportunities there. But long term, I'd be willing to work pretty much anywhere, including a city. And also some of my interests include investment management. So whether that be with a private equity firm or what have you, those would be my two primary choices for a career out of college.
So, as someone who has a non-traditional Kelley major and a non-traditional Kelley path in general, I think that people who are looking to major in something that's not very common at Kelley need to take classes and explore things that are outside of Kelley, come up with a broad list of interests, and find ways to gain experience in those skills. This would include student advisors at SICE, general liberal arts advisors here on campus. Obviously, alumni and professors are a lot of help. And if you're just interested in getting to talk to students that are involved in those things, there's a number of clubs that I've been involved with where there are a really diverse group of students, whether it's Code at IU or undergraduate research and trading, or there are a number of SICE clubs as well. So I think that there are plenty of clubs and opportunities for students at Kelley to get involved in. And there's especially a lot of clubs that are outside of Kelley that would really love for a Kelley student to come in and kind of bring that perspective.
So my one piece of advice is to always consider the fact that nothing is final. And even if you realize by the end of senior year, wow, I actually really don't like marketing, or wow, I really am not that good at finance, it's not end all be all. What's important is to really grow as a person and really grow your communication skills, because business is business, business is people. So as long as you can communicate anything, whether that's numbers, whether that's a product or a service, it's really just important to communicate well and to have as many experiences as you can in college. So in terms of answering the question of what major should I choose, maybe in the beginning of freshman year, really see where your passions lie, try that out. If that doesn't work, try something else out, but kind of focus on your strengths and what you actually like, just because you'll be more motivated to just kind of talk to other people within that field, and just you'll be in turn successful, because if you're happy about what you're doing, then you'll do a better job at it.
So if you're worrying about your major, my tip of advice would be just wait to worry. When I came into Kelley, I picked finance as my major because it seems like that's what everybody does here. So I was a finance major freshman year, and sophomore year I kind of felt like, yeah, I'm a finance major, but I don't know much about finance and I don't know if it's really for me. But then, like I talked about earlier, being in those clubs really brought out my passion for real estate. So I would just say, don't worry about it. Try to learn as much as you can. Join any club that you have the free time to join. And if you don't like it, you don't have to keep up with it. But you'll be really surprised at some things that you never considered might start sounding like good options for you.
Okay, one piece of advice that I have for any young professional trying to figure out what they want to do is just talk to as many people as possible. I think talking to people in different industries really helped me kind of figure out if I could see myself doing that same job. And then also just talking to mentors and career coaches. They have definitely seen more than you ever have, and so they're a really great resource and tool.
So an advice I'd have for you freshmen to choose their major is to not go in narrow-minded and just say, I just want to do finance and that's what I'm planning on doing and that's going to be my major, because you never know, and college is all about experiences, and this includes getting involved and really narrowing down your interest or expanding like the possibilities that you would be interested in, because you never know what you're going to want to do in the future, and it's best to get as much information as you can about what you want to do, and it will end up really benefiting you down the road so you don't get stuck in a position that you don't like and you're not interested in. So getting involved in different clubs or academically is really going to help you expand your knowledge of just the business world and what you're interested in.
So I'm a dancer, and in my dance club, X Power, I'm also the finance director. So I really like being able to incorporate my interests as a dancer and also being able to be the finance director for an organization that I really enjoy. And I'm pretty sure you can do a lot of that because as there are a lot of opportunities here at Kelley, you're definitely able to take advantage of those.
So I actually didn't know I wanted to be finance and real estate until last year. I started taking the introductory real estate class, and that made me want to join the real estate club. Afterwards, I joined the real estate workshop, and I really just found a passion for real estate, which was something I never really felt in school before. I had been doing well in some of my other classes, but real estate was the first class where I felt like I could see myself doing this every day, and it was kind of just an aha moment, and from then on I knew I wanted to work in real estate.
I'm not in a specific organization for finance, but I am in one for women's empowerment, and so I definitely think if you're interested in a certain topic or a certain major or area of business, there's definitely a club out there or resources you can pursue to find that and find that interest, but also definitely seek opportunities outside of what you're interested in. So I know personally I'm not interested in consulting. It's not something I want to do, but I'm actually part of a consulting club to learn more about that and learn more about the consulting mindset. So finding resources both that interest you but also challenge you and push you, I think are really important.
So there are so many factors and sectors to business in general, and I think it's really important to not just hone yourself in or kind of put yourself in a box, because I think they all connect to each other. So whether that's finance, consulting, business analytics, marketing, etc., I think they all connect to one another, and I actually just have interests across all boards, like just business in general, whether it's finance. Maybe I'm not particularly interested in class, but I think it's really important to understand the concepts of each sector just so you can be successful in any company.
So the things I'm interested in is I really want to feel like I'm making a difference in my work and that my work is meaningful, because otherwise I won't have motivation to come into work every day and to do my tasks. So whether that be making improvements in the company that I work for, that I can see it improving their processes 5 years down the road, that would really mean a lot to me. And in investment management as well, I feel like that connection with the client would really drive my work, because I could see how I'm helping to make a difference in their lives, in their kids' lives, and that would make my work meaningful to me and just bring me to work every day with a good attitude.
So one thing that gets me excited to be a young professional and something I'm passionate about in the business world is women's empowerment. I'm actually the president of one of our women's organizations here at Kelley, and just how the workforce is changing and how the world and companies are changing and the way that we treat women and equality within companies, I think that is crazy and amazing, and I'm excited to see how that changes as I enter the workforce.
I really like the consulting type of industry because I get to work with clients. I have a lot of skills in communication, getting to talk to clients 200 to 700 people per day. And I really like the aspect of problem solving, analytical abilities, being able to just work in teams and solve those problems for the businesses.